But yeah, I mean, that had a good matchup against us. They had a good matchup against Jeskai Fires. I mean, maybe their deck wasn't as good as I thought it was, but I don't know. They definitely crushed it in the tournament. Hey, Auntie, what did Liz say? Well, Liz was not happy that Worlds is right during World is during her birthday, but I think she's gonna come with. Been a while since she's come with me to a tournament, but we're gonna figure something out. Yeah, she's not looking forward to all the traveling. Sure. Not great. We'll probably be okay. Just have to not die too fast. Hey Tico, dude, I saw your tweet. Does no, I don't think remember exactly what you said, but I remember it was super nice, super kind, and I don't know, everyone who tweeted at me this weekend, that was really cool. That shouldn't have said anything. He lost his own deck, yeah. Harry Monty says he beat free Simic Flash in the final rounds. Is it Flash? Yeah, you got lucky. You probably got a Brightborn Cutthroat on turn 2 every game, or you know, some if you have turn 2 Brightborn, if you get Brightborn Cutthroat in play on turn 2, you're probably a favorite, but I don't know, we played the matchup. I mean, I beat Javier in the tournament, but he basically played no spells both games. So I'm not sure that's like super relevant. Extra money will definitely be nice, yeah. So I think we get like $35,000 contract or something. Not sure what the details are because it's like a partial season, and then we get invited at, I think it's probably 2 arena championship and 2 finals tour, plus obviously the like regional tour, which I was already invited to. So it's gonna be end world. I don't know. It's gonna be battling against Canister. Congrats, Canister. I guess I have to officially congratulate Canister on Twitch. Obviously, I already did that in person. Is there MPL weekly play? No, I don't. They're not. I don't think there's gonna be. I don't know if what I'm saying. I think it's like mostly okay. I think most of it is like not a secret. I don't think I'd get in trouble anyways. There's not gonna be. They're trying to figure out what they can do for, you know, some equivalent to MPL weekly, but there's not gonna be MPL weekly. All right, what can I do here? Cast. Oh. GP coverage. Yeah, I think GP coverage honestly is like, I feel like that's the one thing that's like the super entrenched players want, but that is not super worth it or realistic, like cost-wise. And but I know it's like at the same time it's the thing that comes back the most when you ask when you ask players what they want, or when you ask players on Twitter what they want anyways. The Twitter crowd like GP coverage, super popular. But then I feel like people say that and then no one watches the GPs. Yeah, exactly, Kai. Like they had GB coverage and it was getting like worse numbers than an SCG. So it's like I don't know why it's like there's such a disconnect between the numbers and what people seem to want. Are the walls going to be on paper or MTG? I think there's definitely going to be standard. It'll be the new standard, so there'll definitely be standard on Arena. I mean, they haven't told us anything, but you gotta assume that's like a given. And then I don't know what the other formats are. I think I'm hoping for somehow, you know, if they want to do it all on Arena, somehow free Arena formats. So maybe like make us draft in real life and then play the matches on Arena if that's an option. Someone was saying on Twitter you can't play. Can you not like play freeform with 40 card decks on Arena right now? And I don't think historic is super realistic for Worlds. Like it feels like too new of a format and stuff and kind of a mess. All right, so right now you cannot yeah, I mean, obviously, I can't imagine. I mean, you must imagine they have a plan, right? They're just not going to make us play all standard. Yeah, I've also seen a bunch of people say, I don't know how much these people know, but I've seen a bunch of people say it's trivial to enable us to play with 40 card decks. I don't know, they could make us play like some kind of weird, like, auction format, or I don't know, you could imagine a few like invitational style formats. What do I want against red black? Oh yeah, epic downfall, right? Kills everything. Is my own massacre girl good enough? Raska seems kind of bad against Mayhem Devil. What do I want to board out? Not much. Probably Paradise Druids. Alright. Luckiest man in MTG? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Menguchi might still be #1, but I definitely like, you know, I jumped a few spots. I've got a Menguchi quote for you. I think it was on day 1 of the MC. He was talking to someone, and basically he was like, I don't understand what you're saying. I think his exact words were, you can't draw bad on Arena. Or like, you never draw bad on Arena. But he knows. He jokes about it. We were talking about it. We were like, he was telling me like he was trying to figure out if he should play 1 or 2 Grazers. And it was like, I was just going to play 1 because this way I just always have 1 turn 1 and then I never draw another one. And I was like, yeah, but you don't want to be too suspicious, you know, so you probably want to play at least a second one so that it doesn't become too obvious when you always have turn 1 Grazer with 1 Grazer in your deck. And he was like, oh yeah, you're right. So, I mean, he knows. Oh. Alright, this game's gonna be probably a bit tougher, a bit further behind. They don't have Tron yet though, so maybe I can just buy some time, distract them. What the hell are the laws of chaos in nature? easiest resub of my life. Thanks to initiate. I need to do the Lady Robot's job today because she's on strike. Apparently, the strikes in France extend to arena to Streamlabs. I was not aware. Is it some famous meme, Oliver? Some like YouTube video or something? I don't know. Maybe I've seen that video. It doesn't sound familiar right now. It doesn't ring a bell, but right, perfect sideboard card once again. Finally, just broke standard sideboarding. I'll play it safe as I can, I guess. Play that first. Looks like Variety breaks and expose your game shuffle mechanic. If I play a real paper card match, I put one land, two other card type, one land before I shuffle, then cut. The draws work under the laws of chaos and nature. It works. In Arena, it doesn't. If you are trying to simulate bad or good luck here, it just sucks. And in the other hand, tends to people to think that the game is paper win and won't lose. Dude, this is so unreal. Everything about it is so funny too. Like grammar, the like whatever they're trying to say. This is pretty top quality internets right there. The bug report, of course it is. Also, yeah. I found my new favorite thread. The laws of chaos and nature. I can't believe I wasn't exposed to that meme earlier. So when do we properly use the sentence "the laws of chaos and nature"? What is the oof? I thought I was kind of gonna stabilize, but I don't. Okay, that's a good draw. I think I have to do that first, right? I wish. Dude, that Dottie Sports article was so bad. I read it, and I wanted to comment on how, like... I mean, there was a bunch of things that were dumb, but one the part that bothered me was they were picking the fact that, you know, Seth and Brad had to play the Simic Flash Mirror in the top 4 of a tournament to show that, like, somehow that's an example that standard is bad and all luck. When, like... It like makes no sense. Like, first of all, it shows that, like, you know, they picked a great deck and they all did really well. And then, like, why is a mirror match like more luck based? I mean, sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not, but mirror match can be like super skill testing, or they cannot, you know. I mean, there's both ways, but like the whole article obviously made very little sense. It was bad. I don't know what else. Yeah, need like another Lost Beast. Mean Fanny Pack, thanks for the resub, says leaving next month's sub up to the shuffler. Alright. Alright, Magic Online open. What are you doing? Artifact. Oh, yeah, Artifact could be open. Yeah, the cube is up. The vintage cube is up. Alright, so they can save their wicked wolves even if I casualties. Guess I'll give it my best shot. Alright, so I got ran over. I mean, I mostly lost because they had a early dude. Burger might be good. These cards get a bit better on the play. Casualties of Wars, like too little, too late against. Casualties pretty good against the deck. Cavaliers probably doesn't. I mean, it's fine. It's good value, but. Alright, I'll fire a little cube. Let's do a quick poll to make sure that it's not the loudest people can vote arena or cube. I think it's the vintage cube. The one where I like to force artifact. Yikes. Bad hand. Just bottom. Thanks to everyone who was rooting for me this weekend. And congrats. Or people who were like not rooting for me and are saying congrats. Or either just being here is nice. No shaming. No shaming people for choosing arena over cube. What is most exciting, getting to Worlds or being in the MPL? I think getting in the MPL just because it's more events and, you know, it's, you know, just, you know, if I do well, I get to stay in the MPL, so. This is like classic awkward order of midnight here. Play. Infuriating for such a great program to frustrate players due to consistent bad hands. I've had proven decks get me close to mythic ranking just to lose 6 in a row and spin my wheels due to bad hands, even after 1-4 mulligan attempts and starting with 2 cards. Come on. My opponents, godlike draws and Jesus cards all day long. I understand the math of deck construction. Or Reddit, never change. Congrats on reaching my goals. I didn't even know these were my goals. I didn't have any goals really. It just came out of nowhere really. As yeah. I was definitely the beneficiary of an unfair point system this year. I mean, I've said it before, but just so we're clear. You'd have to look pretty hard to find a metric where I'm like in the top 16 players in the world right now, unless you take a bunch of other things into account, I guess. Okay, present by Watsy. Hey, there's a bunch of players that got an invite though. I mean. But yeah, it's like Raph and I who converted the invite into a MPL and World slots. And I guess the Frenchies just make the most of it. Be smart. Life hands you arena invites. You know, get those arena points. Am I too far behind? I'm not even sure. This be fun. I wonder if I should order of midnight just for a Lovestruck Beast. I don't think so. don't think I'm that in a rush. Do I have microphone issues? It's possible. I mean, I'm using filter. I also, like, every time I come back, the settings have changed and stuff, and is the sound really bad? I don't think so. Right. Good too. I guess I'll play Beanstalk first. That double goose? I guess I need to kill some goose first. Well, I guess I'll do that first. Get them both back next turn, just by some time. Casualties for be a devil or something. Iron Soup, 25 months with a Twitch Prime sub. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. I played pretty slow in the feature match. I mean, that turn, the one turn that was really tough. The thing is, was the arena, I mean, you kind of want to space your tanking because of the way the timeouts work and stuff. But I mean, it depends. I guess you want to accumulate timeouts too. I remember the decision where I really struggled was against Bartek at that flame sweep in hand. And I was trying to figure out whether I should I was trying to maybe I should have doubled. I was trying to figure out if I should play my Brindborn knowing that it was probably gonna die to flame sweep or not. I think ideally I want to play it right away to not give anything away, because I feel like it's kind of obvious when I tank forever and I play Brindborn that have flame sweep, but then he ended up playing into flame sweep anyways, kind of. But basically, I thought by playing Brindborn, it's maybe a bit less obvious that I have Flame Sweep, and also good things can happen. If I play Brindborn and I get lucky, it can like work out really well for me if I draw a Knot or something. Oh, but yeah, I think both my feature matches, I ended up with like 10 less minutes than my opponent. When I tank on turn 2 which land to play, yeah, I mean, so yeah, probably was, yeah. Sometimes you have to tank on which land to play, just the way it is. Alright, what do I do now? Definitely can play that temple. Probably should make sure I have more than one blocker. I guess I'll play the... Oh wait, I have Beanstalk in hand. Dude, this is too confusing for me. Adventure zone, non-adventure zone, come on. Nothing wrong with tanking as long as you don't get timed out. Yeah, I mean, you can complain that like it makes for a worse viewer experience that I'm taking a lot of time, but at least with the timer, that's what's great, right? It's not unfair anymore if someone takes their time. I didn't really there was one match where I could have maybe timed that. Like against Ben S, he was playing blue white and I won the match, was 4 minutes left on my clock, but game 3 was pretty fast. If the games had gone a bit longer, maybe I could have understood. I did not attack, I can just attack back. I don't know what to do with stats. Kind of out of gas if I use that casualties. They also get to like drain me. I guess I have to use it. Xalon of Edge. I knew you'd make it big someday. Thanks for the resub. Finally made it. Finally made it to the big leagues. Oh, they have castle in play too. How many times have they used that castle actually? They want to use casualties. Yeah, I didn't see that castle. Yeah, I definitely play casualties. Alright, I feel like I'm in a good spot. I mean, they have a few completely sick top decks, but so do I. Like, they have Trail, I guess. Trail, and I guess Corval, Devil. They have Sure. Just attack, just have a... I don't think playing an order makes a ton of sense. I think I should just save it for when I draw Innkeeper. Attacking here might be good. Double these cats. I think I'm probably gonna lose this game. I do aggro them. Muscle Gram. Oh. A lot of damage. Just attack with your cats, yep. Do I even block? I think I still have to block, right? Did I take one, whether I block or not? Did I watch the top 8? I watched most of the top 8, yeah. We did. Hope that doesn't kill me, but you have to use it. It's not gonna get any better. I'm like, quite dead on board. Yeah, some of the top 8 games were really good, some were less exciting, but overall it's pretty good top 8. It was a bit less fun maybe when it was like 3 blue-green decks left in the top, you know, just different archetypes. I was kind of rooting was for Kvartek too, just because I like the Innkeeper decks. Not as fun when it's all MPL players left, but I guess it was already like MPL players in the top 8. Canister played really good, yeah. Did Canister really have like super tough decisions? I feel like people played pretty well in the top 8. I know the Kvartek against Brad Nelson match, I felt like both players played well. PV played really well. I know the one match, the one game that I saw that was not played well was probably Miguel against Steph. When Miguel just kind of threw away his Mayhem Devils for no good reason. I think he was just a bit worried about Nissa and was trying to somehow get Nissa off the board in case Steph had a Krasis, but he really couldn't, and if Steph had a Krasis, he was kind of screwed anyways. That part probably wasn't great. Just attack here. I have a standard PTQ on Sunday. What should I play? Probably just John Cat. John Cat or Simic Flash. Tracks. Coverage seemed pretty bad, frequently making inaccurate statements about the game. But people enjoyed the coverage overall. Commenting on Arena is, I mean, I've done a bit of it and it's really tough. Obviously, they're supposed to be, you know, their job and they're supposed to be the best of the best, so that's probably not a great excuse, but Cavalier, that's kind of a sweet draw. Does that do anything for me? What can I do here? I can stack a... I don't know. Do I even sack the Order of Midnight or? That makes sense. I don't have a good target, right? This one is 4/5 lifelink in play. I agree the Simic Flash deck doesn't look great on paper because you know you're Flash, but you're also tap out. But if you think about it, kind of makes sense, right? You just ramp into a bunch of Flash cards, and then after that you have the expensive stuff. You still have the whole Flash part of the deck early on. So I don't know. I think it kind of makes sense. They just line up nicely, like the cards line up nicely in the format, and just Insect Crisis is just broken combo. And alright, my whole plan was to single block with Cavalier. What an idiot. To get it back with Order of Midnight. Oh well. Block. I don't know why I double blocked. Play. Game losing stuff. Oops. One. That's kind of unfortunate, my Blockmaster. And he's drawn. First Rider? We won game one pretty easily. Wicked Wolf was really good against me. I guess I just need 4 epic downfall after sideboard. I guess I have no ways to make food right now. Maybe I can live one more turn. Thought I was just dead on board, but might actually be okay. Do you intend to write an article about the Sultai Vengefine maze that I top 4? No, not really. I think the deck's only good if there's no graveyard hate, and there's a lot of Eldrazi deck. It was kind of a metagame call. I also wanted something that was kind of easy and fast because I hadn't played Modern in a while. I don't think the deck's probably kind of good, but nothing special. Also, I don't know how it does against Urza decks. I'm gonna switch to a little vintage cube after that match. Again, McHenry, thanks for the resub. Says Gab, you're just my favorite. Wow. Good. Crokey streaming and his title is Road to MCA Day 1. Ooh. Oh, there's more triggers? Oops. I guess it didn't matter what I got back, right? Oh, I almost got rid of the wolf. I think I'm gonna win, right? Like that. I can murder Strider in response. Did they have to play Massacre Girl? Olu, merci. By the way, all the French, if anyone lives in Paris or assuming it's gonna be streamed on Twitch, I'm doing commentary on Sunday for a French arena event. It's a top 8 of the league. It's kind of the finals. I'm not exactly sure why it works, but it's gonna be pretty cool. There's that bar called the Meltdown in Paris. It's a bar that has a bunch of video games and stuff and like computers, I guess a LAN bar. I've been there like a couple times. I haven't been in. Am I gonna die next turn? Did die. Hope I have enough basics. A murderous rider. Life game. Are the Meltdowns doing well? I'm assuming they don't do super well, but I'm not sure what. I hope it's profitable, but if I mean, I don't think any bar in Paris can be super profitable. All right, Minami Rimonti says he qualified for that event, but the Spanish version. So how do it work? It's a league. Like you just have people who organize that league and you play in it and Lucky Clover, Get Back, Order of Midnight. Winekeeper. That's the fun part with that deck. Thoughts on Is It Flash after MC? Same as I thought going into the tournament. I think the deck's kind of mediocre. Maybe it's better than I give it credit for. Cavalier seems nice. Another Innkeeper. I thought I was gonna lose that game. I thought it was pretty big underdog, but wow. There. I think I got. Looks like I got there. Am I gonna deck? No. What did I think of Ben's Ephra's list? It looked pretty solid to me. I think their deck was fine. They had like close to 50% win rate, was it? Ephra probably ran pretty bad. Yeah, I should start casting these beanstalks instead of ramping. Ramping is. Have any lands left? I think I have one left, maybe. And the cube queue, yeah, I probably should actually, right? How many in the queue? Vintage Cube Phantom Draft League. Vintage Cube Elimination. We're in the queue. Perfect. 6 in the queue. Oh, everyone just wants to get in a queue as me. Oh, whoops. That was a mistake, right? Another massacre? My draft has started? What the hell? That's where you want to be at, double queuing, yeah. What's the pick here? Dak Faden's the nuts. Artifact could be open though. What's the pick here? Just Dak Faden, right? Yeah, I'll move face in a second. I'll switch to the good overlay. Arena overlay. Oh, am I just dead? Alright guys. No one wants to take me Goblin Guide. I'm not gonna do that. Someone says Dak. Dak is obviously great. Someone says Tropical Island. I mean, Dak's just a pick. Just a better card. Like they could probably have done something better when it was their Witch's Oven, etc. Do I not have a 1/1? Alright, what do we have next? 1000-Year Storm, Rebel Master, Mox Diamond, Acrofiction? Acrofiction Dak? Take Exhume. Mox Diamond was Dak. The card is Wishclaw Talisman. What's better, Mox Diamond or Dak? I could see Mox Diamond being the play. Here. Pretty split. I'm just gonna take Factor Fiction. Lion's Eye Diamond. Full Storm. Storm's Brewing. Not too late. What else am I gonna take? This pack kind of blows. I mean, what else would the pig be? Is what we already have. I could play Tinker, I guess. Workshop? Artifact could be open. I think I'm just gonna slam the Workshop. It's my favorite archetype. There's a reason people want the card banned in Vintage. Give me a sec. What else would I take anyways to go with what I have? There's like no Storm cards in the pack. I'm just gonna take Workshop. Pack Rat is the card that's fighting. I think there's one basic left in the deck. James MK Art, thanks for the 5 months or 17 months, and thanks for the rewards you shared to 5 others in chat. The rich get richer. Alright, what do we have now? We have a Shriekmaw hiding. Frantic Search is kind of nice with Storm. Steamkin's probably kind of sweet with Storm. Anything good was my Workshop. Is that a combo? Frantic Search Workshop? Oh, is that game? Dang. Probably could have won that game. I think my opening probably. I'm dead. I might not be quite dead. I think I'm actually probably exactly dead. Maybe one shot. Alright, that pack has nothing. Wildfire for Workshop combo. I'd rather take Frantic Search if we're gonna maybe draft Storm. Also, it's decent in the artifact deck, I think. Or you got a Sakura Tribe Elder hiding. That pack kind of sucks. Anything good for Storm? I mean, Mentor, I guess. Storm hiding. Dark Ritual. Battle Pierce is always good. Dark Ritual is good if you're trying to play Storm. Just take all the rituals. Battle Pierce is like a different deck. Alright, it wasn't even close. Did I miscount so badly? No.